Dela writes, my MVVs, welcome. Ebony allegedly busted into tears when the Great Lion responded that, okay, if your daughter is happy, pretending and acting as though she is happy on the outside when she's heavily sad inside, that is your problem to deal with and not my problem. You know, there was this heavy altercation, okay, when the family came and said that they are not going to let the Great Lion push her out of her home because that is her home. So the thing is that no matter how badly a person behaves, the person has to stay because there is a part, because of course it is your responsibility to keep her. They said the palace was still vibrating from the elder's thunderous word when the Great Lion rose to speak again. His eyes swept the hall, burning the controlled rage. He turned directly to Ebony's family and uncles who were still murmuring among themselves. You keep shouting about my Joel. You keep accusing me of favoring her. He began, his voice low but deadly clear. But let me ask you a question. Did the Joel ever ask Ebony to pretend? Did the Joel ever ask Ebony to lie? Did the Joel tell her to wear a mask for the wall, acting like she is happy while inside and full of bitterness and, you know, anger? Did the Joel ask her to do that? Because this is what is burning all of us up, her bitterness, her anger, her envy, and everything. The Great Lion continued. If your daughter is happy to pretend in public while buying inside, that is her choice. But I will not live with a woman I do not want. I will not tie my life to someone who brings me no peace. This throne is not a prison. Marriage is not a stage play for the crowd. It is a covenant. And if your daughter has broken it with her, you know, character, then I owe you guys nothing. Nothing. I owe you nothing. It is not a small something, Odela, right? They said the hall exploded with murmur. Some nodded in agreement while Ebony's family erupted in, you know, shouts of protest. One of her uncles slammed his hands on the ground and back. How dare you speak like this? Because, of course, that man was not referring to the Great Lion. After the Great Lion, you know, finished talking, an elder had spoken also, and the uncle started attacking. How dare you speak like this? An elder immediately backed him, pointing at Ebony's family with fire in his eyes. Your daughter has turned the name of wives into trouble. She has turned loyalty into treachery, and you still have mouth to argue? Shame on you. They said Ebony's mom started crying. Said Ebony's mom started crying, and she herself, she started crying that she has done absolutely nothing wrong. The only offense she has committed is just being in love with the Great Lion. Oh, that's the only offense that she has committed. Just being in love with the Great Lion is her biggest offense. There's nothing she has done but love the Great Lion. She has loved the Great Lion since when she was 12. She started loving the Great Lion as a child. The Great Lion, when she was 12, I think the Great Lion was almost 20. She started loving the Great Lion like that, like children's love and all of that, because, you know, she was betrothed through the Great Lion. That the only thing she has done in her life is love the Great Lion. But when I hear about this love, I keep wondering. I do know that, you know, you can love somebody and something happens. But I think what actually happened went too deep because there is a child between them. Now, with a child between you guys, you continue to act as if you are the saint, the loveliest, like you love this man more than anybody in the world. How do you expect people to believe this? They said the Great Lion face hardened. He stepped forward. His voice now roared through the palace. Enough. Small quarrels, mistakes, do you call endless lies mistakes? Do you call insulting elders and fighting chiefs a mistake? Do you call trying to turn my throne into a battlefield a mistake? How many chances did she waste? How many warnings did she ignore? You mock me and call it small quarrel? The chiefs They said everyone was quiet because they just knew that with the way the Great Lion was talking at that time, he was very, very upset. So they say at this point, Ebony's aunt, started, are you throwing away our daughter for Queen Naomi? Are you saying you are actually throwing away our daughter for the jewel? Is that what you are saying? Is that what you are telling us? So basically, it's looking as though no matter what happens, no matter what she does, it doesn't matter, or it shouldn't matter. That is what this is beginning to look like. And that is not nice. It doesn't sound right at all. It sounds like, she has a right to do as she pleases. They said the Great Lion face hardened. He stepped forward, his voice now roared through the palace. Enough, enough, enough. I've had enough of this. If you are comfortable to have her here, dance, pretend to be happy or pretending to be happy, that is your problem. It is not my problem. It is not my problem. You always tend to put everything on the jewel. You find a way to make it look as if the jewel is the problem. The jewel is not the problem. The jewel has never been the problem, and the jewel can never, ever be the problem. What the problem is that you have supported evil from the very beginning up till now. And even with everything that is going on now, you have refused to see the things that she is doing. You are the ones that have misled her so much, and this stress that she is going through at a time where she should be very happy is something that you have brought upon her. That's why when the Great Lion was talking, nobody could even say anything. They say Ebony gaps her mouth trembling, so you admit, the jewel is the only one you love. Yeah, because her own, this whole fight you're saying is competition. It's all about competition. It's nothing else. Like she must win the battle. This do or buy mindset. I will either get it this way or like by trying is what she has been doing the entire time. And you see, the Great Lion has got it up to here, and that is why you see him, so adamant. And that is why you see that he is insisting, no matter how they run, they run up and down or what they do. He is saying he doesn't want and he does not want again. It's been very, very serious. So the family continues to throw trade left, right, and center. We will never allow you do this. You will never allow you do this. Now, I don't know what they saw that made them to go and, destroy their damage control, because the damage control to protect this part was that pregnancy, to protect, as in to fight against it was pregnancy. What happened? Nobody knows. They say they were holla that this whole thing has brought upon the Great Lion recently. It's not a small thing. I'm going to bring you more update. Do not forget, these are all alleged rumors, unverified information making the rounds on social media and shouldn't be seen as fact.